Relative. Relative means that it has not got in itself, it has not got completeness. It depends on the other for its completeness. For example, your name depends upon you for its completeness. Because if I take your name, for example, Aditya, 2 kilometers away from him, you are not present in your name. Your name and you are two different identities. Because you are not Purna, you are not absolute. You are relative. Your name is dependent on your body, on yourself, and yourself is dependent on your. Now, if you are going, I want to call out to you, and I do not know your name. What happens? What will happen? Gone? Oh, gone away. But Krishna is not like that. Krishna is absolute, Purna. That is why there is no difference between his name. When you take his name, he is present in the name. When you take his name, he is present in the name. Like in the material world, you feel thirsty and you tell the person, just start chanting water, 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 water. What will happen? His thirst will be quenched? No. Because the matter, the water is different than the word water. But when you say Krishna, 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 Krishna is present in his word. In that name, he is present. He is absolute. Name, Krishna's form, Krishna's qualities, Krishna's pastimes, they are all complete. They are all complete. They are not relative. They are not dependent on anything else for itself. Relative means when a thing has to be dependent on something else for its completeness. Understood? Absolute means it is not dependent on anything else for its completeness. Relative means when it is dependent on other things for its completeness. Qualities, his quality, we should take Krishna's, for example, beautiful. When you say Krishna is beautiful, he is present in that. He is present in that quality. He is infinite. He is finite. He is everything. That means nothing is missing. In the material world, no. 10 rupees note does not have 100 rupees value of 100 rupees inside 10 rupees. Does it have? No. But which is the biggest note we have? 1000. But 1000 rupees note has got value of 10, 20, 50, 100, 500. Right? These are the denominations of the notes available. 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 5 rupee, 10 rupee, 20, 50, 100, 500. All these denominations are present in 1000. In the same way, when you take Krishna's name, you talk about his pastimes, you talk about his qualities, anything you talk about, they are all complete. They don't have to be completed by something else. The absolute position of Krishna is difficult to understand for any person who is not a devotee of Krishna in the system of parampara, disciplic succession. Now, initially you will find it difficult to understand what absolute means. Why? Because you are not a devotee of Krishna. Devotee of Krishna means what? A devotee of Krishna means that who is surrendered to Krishna to understand him. By what? By the process of surrendering, not process of challenging. So you understood? So it takes a little time. In science also, when you were studying in your school days, the teacher told you a lot of things and you said, I don't understand. So teacher used to say, Abhi ratta maar lo, just memorize it. Later on you will come to know how you derivate this formula, right? Right or wrong? Water is H2O. You must have, all of us must have heard. Very simple. But how does H2O come about? You were not taught when you were in the 7th or 8th standard. In the later standards you were taught how 2 represents 2 molecules of hydrogen, 1 molecule of oxygen. When they combine, they form H2O, water. So you come to know. So in the same way there are technical words in spiritual science also, because this is a science. It is spiritual science. Remember one thing, all sciences have got their own terminology. Chemistry has got its own terminology, physics has got its own terminology, accounts has got its own terminology, biology has got its own terminology, right? Then in biology, botany, zoology, they have got their own terminology. Every science has got its own terminology. In the same way, this is also a science. It has got its own terminology. So we'll have to understand now. You understand that absolute means it does not depend on anything else for its completeness. Initially, simple. So these terms will come again and again. Non-different, I told them, like water, the word water and the object water are two different things. Just by saying water you will not quench thirst, because water and water itself is two different. The word water and water are two different things. But when you say Krishna's name, that means Krishna is present in his name. There is no difference. Yes, that has to be realized. You can't know. You have to realize it. Knowledge is taken in two ways. One is to know, and then other is to realize that knowledge. So there are two types of, in knowledge there are two levels. One is knowing, other is realizing. When you were in school, you knew. Then when you went into the practical lab, you realized. Example which I give, very simple example, is of like gulab jamun. All of you must have eaten it, right? But how many of you can tell me the taste of gulab jamun? None of you. Why? Because the taste is not knowledge. It is knowledge. I give you 4 types of gulab jamuns, I tell you which is the best. You taste all of them and tell me this is the best. How can you say that? That means there is knowledge of taste. But you can't tell me. A halwai also can't tell me. A sweet maker who has been making sweets since generations also cannot tell me the taste of cake. Can he tell me the taste of cake? No. It has to be realized. But you can be told how to make cake so that you can realize the taste of cake. Right or wrong? So in the same way, there are two levels of knowledge. One is knowing, other is realizing. When you start chanting this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you start realizing that yes, there is a drastic change in my life, in my consciousness, in my way of thinking. So that is the effect of realization. Understood? So that is why knowledge is also theoretical and practical. Practical means realizing yourself. Right.
Somebody don't know how to prepare a cake, but still he can say that it is.
Yes, he can, but the basic fact is he should know what a cake is. Otherwise, I'll give you a rasgulla and tell you this is cake. So theoretical knowledge you should have. I can give you rasgulla. Like a foreigner, he comes to India, he does not know what is a gulab jamun and what is a rasgulla. He is asking for gulab jamun and you can't see anywhere in the market. You see rasgulla easily available. You say, who's going to go around and look out for a gulab jamun now? Give him a white rasgulla and tell him, gulab jamun. He'll eat it. He says, oh. And then someone else will give him gulab jamun and say, this is gulab jamun. Come on, shut up. He told me that was rasgulla. This is not gulab jamun taste. This is something different. No, this is gulab jamun. Then you'll have to fight. Because the previous person has cheated him. In the same way, people have cheated you for the Bhagavad Gita. They have told you something else, whereas Gita is something else. You have been cheated. You have been cheated. So theoretically, you should know that what a cake is. You can ask that how is it been made? That how is the rasgulla made? How is the gulab jamun made? Oh, that is made from chhena, and that is made from khoya. What is chhena? What is khoya? It comes from buffalo, it comes from cow. So there is a difference. It is white in color, it is brown in color. Both are sweet. So sweetness is not the taste. It has got a unique taste of its own Taste by saying that it is sweet is not the answer. Because there are so many things which are sweet. Rasgulla is sweet, gulab jamun is sweet, jalebi is sweet, firni is sweet, kheer is sweet. Then you've got cakes, different type of cakes. They are all sweet. There are so many types of pastries. What is a pastry? It's actually is a small cake. So there are so many different flavors. So if you do not know, you go to a shop, bakery, tell him, give me one eggless cake. He says, which you want? Pineapple cake, chocolate. See, don't confuse me. Give me cake. He says, no, it's not a matter of confusion. You should know what you want. So when we start talking about detail in Bhagavad Gita also, they don't confuse me. Everything is one. No, sorry. A person who does not know the difference is actually confused. Right or wrong? Kale akshar bhais barabar. For the person who does not know the alphabets of English, all the alphabets look the same. They are like ants running on the paper. Right? That's what we used to feel when we were young. We did not know how to read and write. So we used to think, what is this going on? My father is reading so many ants every day in the morning. But they were not ants. Of different shapes and sizes, we used to think. Why these people are wasting their time? What did they see? I only see photographs. When the photograph is there, I like it because I can relate with it. But these alphabets, no. That's the problem. So we should understand this. That is science of, that's why Prabhupada called it science of self-realization. Not knowing. He called it science of realization. Don't stop at knowing. Realize. It has to be realized. God can be realized. Your relationship with Him can be realized. What is, you want to realize, what do you realize in a friendship? Like if I know you and you know me, we become friends. So what do we realize? We realize the relationship. Right? How you act under different circumstances decides how close you are to me. Is it right or wrong? So in the same way, realization of God means that what is our relationship with God? What is God's relationship with me and what's my relationship with God? Like in a family, there is father's brother, there is father's nephew, there is you who is the son. Now all are men. Now all are same. No. One acts as a brother, other acts as a nephew, other acts as a son. So different relationships. The same person. So in the same way, what relationship do you have with Krishna? That is realization. And what relationship Krishna has with you? Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Suhridam Sarva Bhutana, that I am the benefactor friend. Who's every time thinking of doing good for us. Now when you say good, remember one thing, not good according to what we want. We start thinking good means our wishes are fulfilled. Still we are children. Like children cry for ice cream when they've got tonsils. And when the father does not give him, the parents don't give him give the child ice cream, what does the child say? You are not my mother and father. You are bogus. And we remain like this throughout the end of our life. We remain what? Children. Is it right or wrong? How he is doing good. What do you mean by how is he doing good? He is every time thinking of doing good for you. He is not only thinking, he is doing good for you. But you can't understand it because you are a fool. Is it better to have a wise friend or a fool friend? Fully dedicated fool friend or halfly dedicated wise friend? Which you will prefer? Half dedicated wise friend. Full dedicated fool friend. Fool is a fool. खुद डूबेगा साथ में तुम्हें भी डुबो ले जाएगा. He'll drown himself and make you also drown. But Krishna is not like that. Krishna is totally wise. There is nothing lacking in him. Prabhupada will be talking about it. So we go ahead. The absolute position of Krishna is difficult to understand for any person who is not a devotee of Krishna in the system of parampara, disciplic